So I was out shopping one day at Walmart, and like I typically do, I went over by the tech section to look at some Chromebooks. And man, oh man, it has gotten really bad. So bad that I thought, okay, I gotta talk about this. And I did some looking around at other stores, and I just had to ask, why is it so hard to buy a Chromebook? Okay, so I started my journey at Staples, and this is the one in my area. And I said, surely, I've seen Chromebooks here before, so they gotta have a good selection. So I'm going in here, and to my surprise, where all the laptops are at, I see nothing but Windows computers. Which is funny because the last time I was there were Chromebooks just on the other side of the table. I thought maybe they just got fewer of them, but no, I checked every one, and every one was a Windows laptop. Other devices, tablets, keyboards, printers, standalone desktops, but not one Chromebook. And this is the deals. What gets me is this is going back to school sale. This started my trip to Target, and surely Target is going to have a much better selection. And so I went over to the tech session, and lo and behold, I didn't see anything. Saw Google products. I thought these were Google laptops at first. They were not. I'm as well surprised when these two are Windows. How disrespectful. I almost gave up hope on this store, and I was heading out the door until I saw them hidden, hardly near the tech section. And it almost felt like they were being hidden. Here they are. It's a measly selection, but they did have at least one Chromebook Plus model. It's the cheapest variant, but it still counts. As I'm going down the line, which there's not much of a line to go down to, a little disappointed by the selections here. While there's Chromebook Plus branding on the back, close examinations of these Chromebooks led me to believe that these were just not quite up to par. Even I can tell because I'm not familiar with every brand that has the Chromebook Plus upgrade, but I know the minimum specifications, and some of these had 4 gigabytes of RAM. So I knew off the bat that those weren't Chromebook Plus mod. But this is still moderately a win because they did have at least a bare minimum, what I would call bare minimum Chromebook in today's market. So far, only Target is on the board because they had at least something to show. Now I went to another Walmart because hey, it could have been just the Walmart I went to, and for sure enough, the other Walmart I went to did have Chromebooks. But you can already see where this is going. They weren't the best, even though price was comparable. And it was so few. It was these two and the rest Windows laptops. Just rows and rows. And I get this, that Windows is the dominant and will be the dominant OS for the foreseeable future. I'm not expecting this to just replace Windows computers, but I thought a little bit more than that. I then went to another Target and was dismayed again. They don't have them at this location because the employee at Staples said that there were Chromebooks, just not at the location that we were at. But I knew from my last visit from Target that they like to keep these laptops hidden. I don't know why they keep these here. And sure enough, this gets, I'd say, about the same score as the last Target. They do have sales, so I'll give them points for that. And they do have a Chromebook Plus model. Be it the cheapest version, does look bad. However, I'm not expecting them to offer the $1,000 models, but something a little better than this. And this one had even less options than the last Target I went to. And I ended my journey with the best. I figured this was going to be the best, but let's see. Best Buy. We come here and they have Chromebook Plus models and possibly all of them, front and center. And it wasn't just two of them, but it was several of them. The whole table was dedicated to Chromebooks. I'm not saying all of these are Chromebook Plus models. I believe they may have all of the models there, all around. The presentation is nice, and I think they're underrated by just how well they're selling. It wasn't until I went to these different stores and even get to look at displays that it felt like Best Buy just cares about selling tech. Not that they're giving Chromebooks any special treatment, because as I went through, other products they care about selling as well. Even saw the new Windows Code PCs. This is the first time I actually got to see them in store. And man, oh man, these are beautiful. Look at this. So those were the alternative browsers that you could use on Chrome OS. Now I know they all weren't alternative, as my last example was Chrome, but the video was getting long, so there were other browsers that I could include it, such as Firefox, Chromium, which is the un-Google version of the browser, Brave. But again, the video was getting long, and if that is something that you would like to see, go and put that in the comment section below. Otherwise, I hope this helped you. And remember, if you like this content, please give it a share and subscribe. With that, I'll see you next time. Take care.